Hello, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. It's ArchieLuxury. I wanted to talk to you and see what you guys are up to. What are you guys up to? This is ArchieLuxury. This is the live stream, and we are coming live from the ArchieLuxury studio, guys. Today, I wanted to ask the question. I was having a flip through my feed this morning. I was doing some research, and I noticed Mr. Boulderstar, Mr. Boulderstar, Teddy Boulderstar, he said, what's the best Omega in the catalog? And I thought, fuck yeah, that's a good question. What is the best? And I'd like to discuss it. What is the best Omega watch out there now? Let's talk about it. Firstly, let's see if we can get some punters on the screen. I want to get some punters on the screen because I like the punters. I like the punters. You know that? I like the punters. That's right. Now, let's have a think here and see strategically how we can... what can we do? What can we do, guys? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Who we got here? We got Tan Zeal. Hello, Mr. Tan. How are you?
Paul Pluter channel. What's happening?
Hey, it's fantastic you on here. Let me just say something. You in secret, I'm going to start a poll. Should Tan sell his Patek 5320 Perpetual? Now, I got to tell you something.
Tell me,
Tan,
tell me.
If I were you, the watch market is over. I'd be dumping.
Red Rover. Got super chats,
I would be dumping. Okay, I would be dumping.
Now, look, you guys can vote in the poll. Now, I already told Archie the Patek is not for sale. As you can see my name here on the screen, guys. You know, it's not this guy over here, but this guy here. A true Patek man, right? Like, let's see the face of a Breguet man, you know, really just depressed, knowing he's not really like, he's kind of half-cocked. You know, Archie, you know that Patek Philippe is the meaning of life, all right? And I just don't know if you can even have the status of Pontiff if you don't have a Patek. Right?
Like, you were right. I own 4 Patek Philippe's.
You do. So why don't you act like you own four Pateks? Like, I don't get it.
Patan, I got to tell you something. Life is changing. We're in a we're in a vortex. Okay, it's changing. Let me just catch up on some wonderful super chats. We've got Black Cat 997, $5. I have a different opinion for myself, but Teddy's tournament came up with the best answer for the masses, because today's question is, what is the best Omega watch? I would say at the moment, I reckon the best Omega is the white dial Speedy.
Why?
White dial Speedy.
It's just a white fucking dial. Why?
No,
tell me.
It's
more than a white dial. Please enlighten me on how it's more than a white dial.
You're using classic. It's Hasselite. It's using the 3861 movement. It's got the tapered bracelet. It's absolutely perfection. And you've got the rarity of a white dial. You know Omega's going to change that. They're going to bring out a pink dial, a green dial, an orange dial. It's not going to stay white. White is the first color after black. That's the reason for it.
Look, it's not the first time they've done a kind of a panda.
The Matsushita dials.
The Mitsukashi dial, 300 of these were released by the department store Mitsukashi. You could
Department
actually buy
store.
these dials, Archie, on the 1861s. You could buy them like from Omega, like they were available. I thought these were cool, like better than when prior to they came out with the white dials. I always thought these pandas were really nice.
Yes.
You got another super chat here, Thomas Burnett.
I got to tell you something. I got to tell you something, Tan. I know. I want to speak to you about. Truthfully, I got some advice for you. Thomas Burnett, £2, and £2 says Saturday Night Live with the Pontiff.
Give me some advice, Archie.
Shirt, Buddha.
I don't know what kind of advice a Breguet man could give a paddock man, but enlighten me on the advice you're going to give me, please.
Okie dokie. So I've got to tell you something, Tan.
Tell me.
It's coming to an end. The everything is ending. It's not going so well. The business isn't doing great. I'm just telling you, the world is changing. Cash out.
Now here's the thing, Archie. Patek Philippe has existed since 1839. They service every watch they've ever made since 1839. And
yes,
you know
what? They service everything, but they charge you accordingly. Do you think they do anything cheap? They're a business.
Ooh, you know how much my service costs? 4Gs. 4Gs Canadian, but 4Gs. 1,800.
I thought it was going to be about 2.5. You said, what the fuck went wrong?
Yeah,
what was
so
wrong?
The original estimate was 2,700 Canadian plus the shipping, so that's about $300. So call it 3,000 plus tax, right? So ended up being higher than that. I really don't know why. Maybe it's exchange rate, because I looked at the bill and it just said 1,800 Swiss francs for just an overhaul. Like it was, and these fuckers, like my watch is pretty minty. Like, and these fuckers wrote like watchmaker notes scratches on the watch, but polishing has been declined or some shit. I'm like, yeah, man, like the watch is fucking minty. Like I don't know what. Maybe they seen some fucking micro scratch under their loop or some shit, and they're like, "Oh, it needs polishing." Like, get fucked, Now, I do have on the screen an Omega that I think is quite better than the white dial. What's this on the screen, Archie? You tell us.
Okie dokie. So this is the racing dial. What do you think of that?
Tintin, baby.
Tintin. I love the Tintin, the special version. The Ultraman, there's the Tintin, there's the Ultraman. So many limited editions. Tan, how many Pateks have you got now? 4, isn't it?
I got the same as you, buddy. Same as you. We're tied, Archie. You need to one up me here. You need to get like, I don't know, a gondola or an ellipse or something. You gotta one up me here.
Tan. I gotta tell you, I sold the world time, right? Yep. Why did I do that? Okay, why did I do
the money?
I wanted financial release. I didn't want pressure. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. But I mean, you've done this in the past. You sold your annual calendar for a piano. I don't know why you sold a 5107 back in the day. I think it was also the reduced debt, maybe. I'm not sure. Or didn't you get the gold sub after the?
Yeah. After 50, yeah. I wanted something different for the channel, something interesting. Okay.
So why don't you do that? Like in the past, you were doing the right moves. You traded your 5107 Calatrava for a gold sub. Now you're kind of like world time for these Breguets. Like I don't see it.
No. I made a mistake, Tan. I'm trying to get out of them. Okay.
Well, that's gonna be fucking difficult.
I didn't pay a lot for them. That I would really like to.
Now, we did have while you waffle and do your taxes here, let me bring up an actual decent debate. So I posted on our community page that unlike AC3, obviously, I'm a true Patek man. The 5320 is not for sale. I just got it back from service. Super happy with it. And then Apes posted, and I said, look, unlike all Phoenix brands like, Breguet, and I took shots at Breguet, I took shots at Lange. These Phoenix brands, they just can't compare. And Apes then says in the comments, Lange is superior. And I don't think that's the case, Archie. Like when people talk about Lange being superior, I think they're just talking about like one thing, and that's kind of just the finishing, right? Like if you think of brand status, definitely not superior. Accuracy, no, not even fucking close. Like Patek Philippe's are more accurate than Rolexes are. The Patek Seal's -1 +2, so not even fucking close. Design, Archie, do you think the Langes are are more beautiful from a design perspective than.
I gotta say something to you. Can I say something to you? I want to say
Tell me,
something.
tell me. Let's talk about this.
You got to realize something. Let's look at the roots. Okay, look at the roots. Okay,
Talk to me about the roots, baby.
Patek is Swiss watchmaking, correct?
Yes, sir.
Lange is German,
Yes, sir.
and Breguet is really English and French watchmaking.
Sure.
Okay, so the 3 different styles. Okay,
Yep.
it's like a Jaguar E-Type, a Ferrari,
Ferrari.
and a Corvette. Okay, these are different styles. Now, with the Lange, I actually really love Lange as a brand. Okay.
Yeah, but do you think it's whether you love it or not? Do you think it is a superior brand to Patek Philippe? Like, do you think in just as a brand itself, if you're let's use a sample size of 100 people, do you think out of that 100, the majority are going to say Lange is a superior brand or Patek Philippe? What do you think?
I think they're both fucking amazing brands.
That's not the question. That's not the question. Which one is superior as a brand? If you from identifiability, from status, which one do you think is a superior brand?
You know what?
Tell me.
Both amazing.
You're such a fucking soy, Archie. Like, who are you? Like, have you like lost your fucking balls here? Like, you need to take some testosterone shots, Archie.
I think the Lange is slightly better.
Okay,
what I like about Lange is they didn't have super small. They're all big pocket watch based. They're big fuckers. Okay, I like bigger watches.
I understand you like big watches, right? And let me just say something. I can't name a celebrity. Like, I mean, fucking maybe like Kevin O'Leary that wears a Lange. Like, how many celebrities out there do you really know who wear this fucking brand, right? Patek Philippe has been the brand of royals, titans of industry, celebrities, musicians. You got the Eric Clapton watch. You got fucking all these fucking fuckers who wear Patek Philippe. They're not wearing Lange, Archie. You know the answer is Lange is an inferior brand to the Calatrava Cross. Now you do have a super chat, Archie. Let's respect the money that's coming in here.
Respect the money. Black Cat 9975 bucks for a rich watch nerd. How much does brand and status matter? It is everything.
So I'm looking at this as a.
I gotta say something to you. Can I say something to you? I would argue. Okay, let me tell you this. Let's
argue with me, man. Okay? That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to have some lively fucking debate here, Archie. Let's go.
I would have to say Patek is probably the best mainstream watchmaker, mainstream luxury watchmaker. I think at the very, very top, Patek is the best. However, at the entry level, okay, we're talking 5196. 5196.
Well, now 6196, but yeah.
Okay, well, we're talking 5196 because that was the entry for a long time, and you've got one, and I had two. I had two of them. I had a white gold and a yellow gold. Beautiful watch, but it was kind of flawed, okay? Whereas some of the Langes are not, they're better. The lower end Langes, I think, are better.
Well, in what sense, right? Like you're simply talking about maybe movement finishing or size of the movement. I don't think that the Langes are aesthetically better. I mean, you're talking about the Grand Classique. You're talking like, let's look at this from many different angles, right? Because the Lange fanboys, they literally just beeline to finishing. That's all it is with these fuckers, right? But name me an icon that Lange has. Name me an iconic watch that they have, a true icon. Like if you think of Lange, what icon do you think of? I can't fucking think of any. Datagraph's not a fucking icon. Tell me. Lange 1?
I got to tell you, Lange 1 is very, very iconic. It's a fantastic watch.
Is it an icon? The Calatrava,
I don't think it is an icon. Icon. You know what? It's an icon. The Lange 1, the Zeitwerk. Fuck me dead. The Zeitwerk. Fuck me dead. The Zeitwerk. The fat boy. The fat boy.
Who the fuck copies the Zeitwerk? The Calatrava is one of the most copied fucking dress watches ever. That is an icon. That is the fucking alpha of dress watches, Archie. The watch that all watches were fucking based off of. You know, that's what an icon is. Nautilus, icon, right? Like,
I got a super chat here. I got a super chat. Mike the Mistake, $2. Tan, take a trip to Shit's-End with Dave. No lube.
No lube, baby. No icons in fucking Lange, man. Like, you cannot tell me the Zeitwerk is anywhere near icon status, right? We can talk. You want to talk icons? We got Submariner. we've got Moonwatch, we've got Royal Oak, we've got Nautilus, we've got Calatrava, we've got Datejust. Those are fucking icons. Lange 1, do you put the Lange 1 in that fucking category? Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do your taxes, Archie. I'm here. We're fucking talking watches,
Let me
baby.
tell you something. I think the most iconic Lange, if I had a choice, you must agree, Tan Zeal. The thing about Paddock is when you get talked to Paddock, you want grand complications on, and Paddock does 3 grand complications in one watch: minute repeater, perpetual calendar, and chronograph.
The true grand complication, yes.
You know what I'm saying, don't you? So I've got to tell you something, Tan Zeal.
Tell me.
I really, can I tell you something just between you and me? It shocked me that the world time's gone. I'm not the same, okay?
I know you're not. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here for the intervention, Archie. I've just got the service back. I've been reignited with a passion for Patek Philippe. And I thought I'd show up here and fucking take the paddles because you're flatlining, baby, and insert some fucking life back into the show, man. Come on. Now, look, you brought up a good point. Hold on. You brought up a good point. You're talking about complications, right? And just whatever it is. I mean, we can't. I'm failing to think of anything Lange's really truly invented that's actually really iconic. I mean, Patek Philippe, you've got perpetual calendar in a wristwatch. You've got annual calendar in a wristwatch. You've got split second chronograph. What double split, triple? Who the fuck cares? Like Lange, even from an innovation perspective, right? Okay, great. They did a good job on their fucking chronograph in the datograph. Cool, man. Like, they didn't invent the fucking chronograph. They didn't invent the perpetual count in the wristwatch. I mean, Patek Philippe itself, basically, not to say that they invented the world time, but when you think of world time, you don't think of fucking Lange. You think of Patek Philippe, baby. Come on, Archie, debate with me here. What complication? What have they invented that's actually really moved the industry?
I got to tell you, the world time, well, that was the Eric Kotlier, right? Eric Kotlier. But the thing is, I got to say to you something, Tan.
Yes.
These things are wonderful pieces. When you're doing well and flying at the top of your game, they're amazing. But when things aren't so good, these can become a fucking liability.
I don't agree with that. I mean, you were fired from KBR wearing your 5107. You came home and made that video saying, I don't give a fuck that I was fired. Yeah. I'm wearing a fucking Patek Philippe. You got another super chat here, Archie, because we're debating here. We're debating.
Okay, we're debating. Super chat. We got one from MT85, $5. Nice to have Tan on. Can't stand another show with Hyundai talk.
Look, Archie, I'm being real here. What has Lange really invented? What have they invented? Lange kind of came back to life in 1990, call it, right? Patek Philippe came out with the annual calendar in 96, a complication that's been widely.
No. Lange came in early 90s. Early 90s.
Early 90s. Fine. Let's say early 90s, right? So same era. Patek Philippe comes out with the annual calendar in 1996, 5035. The complication has been adopted by the majority of brands out there.
So many.
Fucking Sky Dwellers, an annual calendar. What the fuck has Lange done? Everyone's, Lange kicks Patek's ass. What have they done? This is what I'm saying. Yeah, cool. They make good finishing, but there's a lot of areas where they're just inferior accuracy. Pateks are way more accurate, way more beautiful. Patek's done way more, even in recent times when Lange has been around. And to just kind of toot Patek's horn on that service side, Archie, they will service every watch built from 1839 to now. Lange, if you go to their website, will only really service watches that are from 1990 onwards. Where is this fucking Phoenix brand that touts all this history but won't fucking service watches? At least on their website that they've made throughout history. Are they the same fucking company? I don't think so. I think it's just a fucking Phoenix brand. That's all it is.
Phew, that's pretty nasty stuff to say. Is Breguet a Phoenix brand? No,
for sure. What do you mean? For sure, get the fuck out of here. What do you mean? Look, I like Breguet. I got nothing against Breguet. I agree with you on a lot of things with Breguet. Like the Classique, I mean, you're getting Grand Feu enamel on the Classique. Beautiful watch, right? Breguet hands.
The price point, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. The only thing I don't like
out of those two Breguets I've got there, Tan. I kind of decided. Look, I tell you honestly, I needed the money. Okay, I was fucking desperate for money. Okay, and I really wanted to slow down the hemorrhaging. Okay, the hemorrhaging was terrible. CB $5. Lange one is way thicker, and it is a manual. What the fuck? Well, no, it's an 8. It's got a long power reserve in it, and it copies pocket watch design, which is what a lot of Langes are based on. CB. I don't think you've got to understand something. One is a German interpretation, and the other is the Swiss interpretation. Okay, did you know originally fine watchmaking was English and French? Did you know that, Tan?
That's true. Actually, the English were top notch, baby.
And the Swiss were the Chinese of yesterday. They were making cheap.
Look, they were considered, yes, more affordable. Yeah, definitely, that's true.
But they stole that whole segment because at the end of the day, that's the niche that it fell into. Now, let me just say this to you. I think with Lange, you're missing the point, okay? It's not so much that Lange is it as good as Patek. Look, at the end of the day, Patek, continual ownership, many innovations, many incredible things. A little bit staid and boring and a little bit small at times. However, Lange, it's like this. If it wasn't for, let me give you an analogy, okay, Mr. Zeal?
Yes.
If it wasn't for the Honda NSX, you know the Honda NSX?
I do.
Ferraris today wouldn't be as reliable or as good as they are. They needed some competition.
I mean,
and that's the same thing with Patek and Lange. At the end of the day, look, of course, Patek's better. They got the history, they got innovation, they got resources that Lange could only dream of, right? However, considering where they've come from, they've done an amazing. The fact that they're even spoken in the same breath.
well, I'm
Let's
saying
be honest.
I don't think
AP
I don't
is
think they
anywhere.
should be, though. I don't think they should be, right? Like it's like
Let me tell you this.
Mhm.
We're not talking about Lange and AP. Okay, it's Lange and Patek. We're not talking, even Vacheron doesn't really compete. Lange is far better than Vache. Agree?
The Vache. Look, I think Langes are better than Vacheron today. I don't think they should be in the same league as Patek Philippe at all, because I think you kind of said it at the start of the show. As a full package, it is unbeatable. And your Ferrari example is exactly what I'm saying, right? Like people just beeline to the NSX when it was, kind of kicking the ass of the 348 at the time, right? Similar argument with the Datograph to the 5070 using the Lamagna movement, right? Like, but that you can't just take that example and say that Honda is better than Ferrari. I mean, that's a stupid analogy. And it's kind of what we're saying here. Like, yeah, Lange is good at a few things. Finishing is one of them, but they're not the full package. They're nowhere near the full package.
Yeah, one thing for sure, if I had a choice of a 348 or an NSX, I'd take the NSX.
Right, but you wouldn't say that Honda is better than Ferrari, would you? As a whole, as a brand.
How do you judge these things? Top
Well,
speed,
this is what I'm saying.
0 to what is,
I'm using multiple areas, right? I'm using accuracy. Patek Philippe's are way more accurate than any Lange is. The most Lange is. We're not going to go into like, fusée and chain, tourbillons and stuff like that. I'm taking as a whole, right? Like Patek Seal is minus one.
I don't understand. Let me tell you something, Tan, but it really offends me with you, okay?
Yes.
Shit, we got some super chats. They're coming out fast and furious. Let's have a look here.
Read them.
We have got Mobster $2. Sometimes in life, things don't go as planned.
Yep.
Frank V, $5. Lange date looks weird when there's a 0, and most of their movements look like a bug plate steel with gem dots. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't agree with that.
They're older. They're older. Lange one's movements were shit, man. You seen the little fucking egg island in the middle, man? Ugh.
I like that. I got nothing against that. That's the same one Bondage has got. Nothing wrong with that. I like the egg island.
Bondage has a newer one, but in the Grand Lange ones, they kept that movement, or they have.
Pickle, £2. Tan and AC3. Thoughts on Frodsham watches? Garbage.
No, Frodsham good, man. What are you talking about? Frodsham is high end fucking British watchmaking. It's not garbage. But look, it's a good point though, right? Like when we talk about independence, like people always say the independents are better than Pateks and Langes and stuff like that, and only for certain things. If you're talking about like Philippe Dufour, right? Philippe Dufour is known for finishing, but is it better as a full package watch? I don't think so. I don't think it's a much better full package watch than other pieces you can get from other brands, right? And this is kind of where the whole independent arguments come out of that. This is kind of like, people talking about like these levels, right? You go from Rolex, then you go to Patek, then you go to independence. I don't think independents are higher than Patek. I think they're a lateral move. And it's just if you want to go deep into something you specifically care about, like finishing. So that's the way I see it with these kind of independents. You got more super chats here. Actually, I'll pull up Black Cat 997 for you.
Black Cat 997, $5. When he retires, Tan should apply with Terry Stern to be the internet influencer for the brand. You betcha, man.
You betcha.
You
got
betcha.
Thomas Burnett, £5.
Thomas Burnett, $5. Vasher and Constantine Solaria, 41 complications. Way to celebrate 270 years. Fike Lange and Patek.
That's a cool looking watch, man. Did you have a chance to see that at Watches and Wonders?
Yeah, I think I did. I went to Vash. I love Vacheron. Okay.
They didn't have that at the boutique on Rue de Rhône. It was they said you had to go to Watches and Wonders for it to see it. But yeah, look, I mean, I would agree with Thomas here. Like this is when you think of like really like peak watchmaking, like that's what Vacheron's doing. It's not that they're not in the game anymore. I think they've just like they don't have an identity. I really don't think that they do. And this is kind of the same question, right? When you think of Vacheron, most people just think overseas. That's kind of become their identity, and overseas is kind of a mid watch if you compare it to the rest of the integrated timepieces, like the Royal Oak or the Nautilus. It's always been the third wheel. I've never really thought it was even up there. Like even like I know you like Gen 2, right? Aren't you a fan of Gen 2?
Yep.
Yeah, like Gen 1, Gen 2. I never really thought that they were good watches. They weren't really aesthetically appealing. I don't know, man. It's not really my thing. So Lange, I just think is a brand that just has no, just have no vision. They have no face. Got Chief Tit next super chat.
Chief Tit, what a great guy. I love Chief Tit. $8 from Chief Tit. In pre-wristwatch era, the Americans apparently reigned supreme with pocket watches, i.e. better than the Europeans. No, I think they were more mass market than the Europeans.
Yeah, it's not true. The British were, I mean, I think it was like Thomas Mudge who like invented the perpetual calendar. Like the British were very high up there in watchmaking. The Swiss really took over, like Archie said, probably in the 20th century. You could say late 19th, early 20th kind of a thing. You got Crown and Case, $5.
Here we go, Crown and Case. Thank you so much, Crown and Case. There, $5. Good supporter, good debater. Someone who loves Patek Lange. One time zone is an iconic German, and Breguet is near tippy top for innovation. Popularity goes to Rolex. All depends. Exactly. Let me say this to you. When someone says, what's the best car in the world? The first question you've got to say is, what are you trying to do?
Exactly.
For starters,
that's exactly it.
If you want to go driving through a swamp, you'd probably say Land Cruiser, Land Cruiser, Land Cruiser. If you want to say go fast, you'd say Lamborghini, 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 because why is a Lamborghini so low? It's not like that because it's because it sticks, it's center of gravity. You want a low center of gravity. Tan, did you see there's a 1/8 scale model of a Lamborghini Huracan? Did you see
big
that?
Model. But 1/8 is pretty big, man. I mean, I have a 1/18 of my car, but like
I know. I'm a 1/18 man. I got all my models. They're 1/18, right?
I buy primarily Auto Art 1/18s. They make good cars. Yeah, I'm gonna address this from Crown and Case. So, I think that the Lange 1 time zone is an interesting one, Archie. Right? Like when we talk Patek Philippe, they do have travel time watches. They are coming out with some travel time watches, 5326 and everything else. But world time is really, when I think of travel watch for Patek Philippe, it's the world time. I'm not a huge fan of the world time date. I really don't know the point of why you're traveling. What the fuck do you? I mean, the date's kind of stupid because you could be in a different date. If you're in a different time zone and shit. But you should know that it's one day ahead or behind. Like it's really kind of fucking useless. I don't know. I liked it without the date. I think it was cleaner. It was already a busy dial, right? Like adding the date onto it just, I think, takes a bit away from it. But yeah, I mean, you and I, we were at the museum, like, looking at the history of the world time. And what I love about world times, like I said, is they're time capsules. Like if you look at different world times over periods of time, like they really did describe the influence, the sphere of influence of certain cities in the world. Like in the Eastern time zone, in the I think it's like the 40s or the 30s, you'd see both New York and Montreal on the dial. Today, Montreal is just not there anymore. It's just New York. So very interesting to see how that plays out over time. You got another one from Crown and Case Super Chat.
Here we go. Crown and Case. Thank you so much for your support of the show there. Crown and Case, $2. And accuracy. My Casio still unbeaten versus, well, it's a different technology.
Yeah, look, accuracy is. I mean, do we really care about a second or two? Like that's different? Probably not. I mean, Rolex -2 +2, Patek Philippe -1 +2, Metas 0 +5, Kosk -4 +6. Like, I mean, you know, in real life, do you really need to be accurate to like fucking a couple of seconds? I don't know. I don't really see the point of that. It's just more about flexing, I guess. But I mean, look, if you're buying a watch that you're spending a shit ton of money on, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's still a plus to have the most accurate of them all. What's going on, Mikey?
Hey,
Mikey the Snake. Here we go. Mikey the Snake. He hates the Breguets. He is the expert on the Breguets. You know what?
I
got to tell you something, Tan. You know this watch you're showing here, the 6159, right?
Yep. Beautiful.
I actually did a paid consultancy on this. What someone said to me, do I get this for my 50th or 60th birthday? And I said, you know what? I'd be inclined to buy a pre-owned 5320 like you've got, Tan.
I
mean,
look,
I don't see this is worth triple the price. Do you?
I think that they've done a really good job on this watch, and I'm going to show everybody kind of what the previous version of this watch looked like, and how contemporary this watch is. So, Archie, we got on the screen the 5159. So this was the previous version to the 6159. I think they've done, you know, the sapphire dial, really cool. You know, the 5159 looked pretty dated. It was like officer. I think it's like an officer's case back. The lugs are very straight. Roman numerals, a little old. Like, I don't know, Mike. This doesn't really look like a young man's watch today. You know, like.
Yeah, definitely not.
But if you look at the updated one here, Mike, I'm gonna pull up on the screen. 6159. You got a kind of sapphire dial. You've got like.
I'm all over this watch.
Yeah, you've dumped the Roman numerals. You put indices. Like you got Clou de Paris on it. Really cool, man. I think this is a great watch, Archie. This actually uses the same. I believe it uses the same movement as mine with the 324. But yeah,
this watch is fantastic. I mean, you know, being a sports watch guy, of course, you know, but I love it. I love the knurled, or I don't know what you would call that procedure that's done to the bezel.
That's the hobnail, the Clou de Paris, the hobnail.
The hobnob. Okay, so that's a new. I just learned something new there. I love that, and I love, of course, the work on the back. You know, the Geneva lines.
Perlage.
Well, I didn't see. I don't know if I saw perlage, but I saw Geneva lines at least. I'm sure it's got perlage.
Who the fuck? Why doesn't Patek use a Fusian chain, Tan? Why don't they have a Fusian chain?
I mean, look, they have almost everything, man. Like, what do you want from these
guys?
There's
no Fusian chains.
They probably have.
I love the buckle on this.
I like that. I like that music box Patek.
Of any brand, Archie, they have probably the most.
Look at that buckle. Wow.
They probably have the most depth in their lineup of any brand. You know, they got complications. They've got sports pieces. You know, they've got fucking grand comps. They've got a lot of things, right? That in the brand that you really can find anything you want from this brand. Although I believe that the brand is really just, if you want really what the epitome of this brand is, or what is the essence of it, is you're probably sticking to the complications, the dress complications. But we're getting beyond the super chats, boys. Let's keep going.
Mr. 817, $5. Gronefeld, 1941. Gronefeld, either metal. Both have metal case back for a decent price. Yes or no? Gronefeld is special niche. I would say that's kind of like a specialty niche product.
I like the chronograph. When you met Bart Gronefeld, I'm like, yo, can you get me a chronograph? It's a cool watch, man. What do you think of this this watch, Mike. I like this. I like the
Oh my
strap too. It's
God,
a
that's
cool strap,
beautiful.
man. It's a cool strap.
I love it. Is that a tourbillon?
No, it's a chronograph. This is the chronograph.
Okay, it's got an open heart something there. Is that just an exposed balance wheel that on the dial that I'm looking at?
Nah, it's just open work, dude. It's not.
Or
Yeah,
is that
it's not a tourbillon. It's not a
is
tourbillon.
that just a sub dial?
It is a sub. Well, it's not a sub dial. It's showing the inner mechanism of the movement. But this is a lateral clutch. Lateral
Oh,
clutch
okay.
manual wind chronograph, dude. It's like, I mean, it's not.
I
It
love
is.
it.
It is a very cool looking
I
chronograph.
love the lugs. I love the hogged out lugs there. I like the oval pusher button or buttons. And I'm not a huge fan of watches that have a small clock on them, along with a bunch of other stuff. Like I kind of like a watch to have the main majority of the dial be the actual clock part, but this one pulls everything off very nicely. I like the placement, everything. I'm assuming the 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 complication at the top left is a power reserve, or maybe days of the week. Maybe I'm not sure, but this watch and then looking at the backside, my God, um, it's fucking gorgeous. Uh, this watch, what size is it?
I think these are either 40 or 41. They're pretty big, man.
Man, that thing is fucking beautiful. And
I gotta say something.
what you have pulled up
Let me
now
catch
is
up on these
epic
super
too.
chats here. We've got a super chat. We've got a super chat here. Crown and Case, $5. Tan, what's your top 3 paddock and top 3 non-paddocks? Go for it, Tan.
That's a good question. Top 3 paddocks. I'm gonna go with perpetual calendar chronograph. So I like the 5270. That's one of my favorite
Split
watches.
second, double split.
No, the 5270. This is basic perpetual
I
calendar.
know.
Not split second. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, so if I go to, let's say I go to, okay, so that's complication. Let's go to sport watch. If I'm gonna go sport watch, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go 5726 annual calendar Nautilus. I like that one. I don't really like the perpetual calendar as much. I'll go with the annual calendar. Let's do actually the two-tone, Archie. The two-tone. Let's do that two-tone annual count. Yeah, I'll go with the two-tone.
You like the Nautilus over the Aqua Timer?
The Aquanaut? Yeah.
Or Aquanaut, excuse me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna switch it from the 5126. I'm gonna go 5980 Archie in the Nautilus. I'm gonna switch my switcheroo here on my answer. So I'm gonna go 5980. I love best. This to me is the best two-tone watch ever. So I'm gonna go with that as the second one. So I went 5270 perpetual counter chrono. I'm gonna go 5890 Nautilus, and I'm gonna go for a third watch. Third watch will have to be a Calatrava. Yeah. And in the Calatrava range, Archie, I'm a big fan of, you know what it is, the 5226. One of my favorite contemporary Patek Philippe's. I'll pull it up on the screen. I don't know if everybody's familiar with the bitumen dial, but Archie calls it the bitumen dial.
That's the one that looks like asphalt, right?
That's the one, Mikey. That's the one. Yeah. Let me find you the bitumen dial.
And I happen to agree with you. This two-tone Nautilus is one of the best looking two-tones. I'm not a huge fan of two-tones, honestly, but this one takes the cake.
Yeah, it
really does.
I'm just trying to give like a bit of a balanced answer of like different different categories from the brand, right? Like you got Calatrava basic watch. This is basic time only, time date watch, right? Like
this is the Calatrava, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the complication that I really love, perpetual calendar chronograph. And then, like I said, sports watch. I think that the 5980 is the best two-tone watch ever. So I'm gonna go with that one as my third. Top three non-Patek's. Ooh, this is a good question. If I were to pick 3 watches that I like that are not Patek Philippe's, I'm definitely going to pick the Lange Datograph chronograph. Beautiful watch. As much as I was hating on Lange earlier, I really love the Datograph. It's an awesome watch. I'm going to go with Rolex Pepsi, one of my favorite watches out there. I think Rolex Pepsi is probably the most, I'd say probably the most perfect Rolex to me. Rolex Pepsi. And let's see, third watch. So I picked Lange, I picked Rolex, I picked Patek Philippe. Third watch, Mikey. This is a tough one for me. I don't want to say Royal Oak. I like Royal Oaks, but it's not really where I'm going to go.
Vacheron?
No, not Vacheron. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna.
Breguet!
No, not Breguet. This is for CB. I'm gonna go FP Journe.
Fusey and Chain.
Get fucked.
Fusey and Chain, Tan.
FP Journe Chronomet Resonance for CB. That is fucking. Whenever I think of CB, I think of the Chronomet Resonance. So I'm gonna go with that one. It's my top 3.
There you go. That's nice.
Yep. All right, where are we at on these super chats? We're getting behind. I took too much time.
Here we go. We got super chat here. This is a super chat here from Chief Tit, $3. Tan, thoughts on Ulysses Narden music box watches? I hate Ulysses Narden personally.
I don't know
Tan,
too much
your
about
opinion?
these. I don't know too much about these, man. I'm not really a UN guy, so I don't really know too much about these personally.
What this watch just pulled up right now is
It's
pretty
one of the music
amazing.
box. It's one of the
Pretty-
music box watches.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. What they've done with that dial is just crazy. It's almost like a peacock feathers.
No, that's
Um,
I've never really been a UN fan. I don't really know too much about these watches, Chief did. So not much of an opinion on this one. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't help you on this one. We got CB is next, Archie. Next super chat.
CB is next $10. $10 from CB. I love the Lange one that my dad left me. Tan, CB, can you send it to me in WhatsApp? I'd love to see what it is
Yeah, man.
that dad left me. However, as a brand, there's no comparison with Patek. And jokes apart, they are too thick. Actually, I love the thickness. Patek is too thin and too small. Patek, they are the most reliable, complex. I must say I've never had horror stories with servicing Patek.
Yeah, you did. You had the fucking you had the rooted rotor.
No, but they fixed it for free. How can you argue with that? How's that bad?
You flew to fucking what was it, Singers or Hong Kong? I don't remember.
You know what? You know that's the cost of ownership. It's like having a Ferrari. You got to service it. Yeah.
Look, I know a lot of people that have had some pretty shitty, like, I don't know if it's horror stories necessarily from Lange service, but like a lot of Lange watches, like they've just either, you got to be really careful when you buy those secondhand because folks don't
Some
necessarily
idiots
service them.
opened them. They charge you
Mhm.
double. I don't understand where they invented that rule from.
Well, a lot of people were getting them serviced not from Lange, and then Lange really is like, they get those watches and they're fucked up, and there's a lot of horror stories out there about them. Lange is not
Yeah.
really the best. Like I know people that have actually gotten service watches back from Lange that have been not very happy with the state of the watches. And even Lange has on their website, if you ever go to their service section, it says, if you are not satisfied with your service, we will we will make sure to make it right. Like if you have to put that on your fucking website, that means there's been a bunch of people that haven't been satisfied. I don't know. Like I'd just say buyer beware on that side from Lange. So yeah, that's my take. You got another
Very
super chat
cool.
here from Black Cat 997.
We got a super chat from Black Cat 997, $5 for Tan. Define what level of watch is a shitter. Yeah, good question.
Oh, look, anything that's not Patek Philippe, baby. I'm just fucking. Look, I like a lot of watches that Archie doesn't.
Same here.
I would say, like I have a lot of Seikos as well. I used to collect a lot of vintage Seikos. I'm actually wearing a vintage Seiko right now. I like their vintage stuff. I don't really buy a lot of their new stuff.
What Seiko are you wearing right now? 6139?
I'm wearing a 6036. Which is the first edition of the Turtle from 1978. So,
okay.
yeah, like it's a watch. I mean, I'm wearing this watch. It's older than I am, and it's still going. I got it serviced like a year ago, and it's just it's a good watch. And yeah, it's the first Turtle. So rather than buy a new Turtle, I wanted to get kind of that vintage Turtle, and it's got patina on it. It's really cool, man.
Very cool.
Yeah, look, shitters.
I'd say anything below Seiko is a shitter.
Well, a lot of people would say even lateral to Seiko, right? Like Orient and stuff like that. I would say there's a lot of brands that you could say are in that category, but Seiko's really got a lot of history. I mean, they're the brand that invented quartz. The Quartz Astron. And actually, that watch was never supposed to be a shitter watch. Like the Quartz Astron actually came out as a gold watch.
Holy shit, Nat. He's just sent me, CB's just sent me a photo of his father's Lange.
Pull it up.
I got to tell you, CB, wear it in good fucking health. That is such a beautiful watch. Man, that's beyond beautiful. That is such a gorgeous watch. That is so, man, CB, you are so lucky. The only fucking thing I got out of my relatives dying was a fucking piece of garbage. The burglars even stole it. They stole it, and I don't even. You know what? That's one watch I don't even care was stolen.
So to answer
It's
Black
such-
Cat 997, I will just say anything below Omega, in my opinion, is what you would categorize as a shitter. And that
Oh,
includes like
below Amiga. What do you think?
you got Tissot, you got Longines, you got like all these.
Breitling?
No, but Breitling's on level, I think, with Omega, entry level.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tudors.
Thank
Right.
you.
in-
Yeah,
Let's
entry
have a look
level,
at this
right?
watch.
On the
That look,
cusp.
this is CB's father left him. Fuck me, dead.
Oh,
What a beautiful
man.
watch, man.
Very nice.
See, now going back to what I was saying about like watches where the clock part is a lot smaller than the dial itself. This one they made the clock portion of it large enough of a part of the dial that I actually dig it. I like it a lot.
It's like Archie has always been a fan of the Long A1. Even if you see in his Luxury, the last book, I think it's part of the top 10 best watches of all time is the Long A1. I don't believe it deserves that status, but you know, like they're nice watches. They're not bad watches.
Agreed.
It's just not my style. I mean, I think if you want an elegant dress watch, this isn't really it. The dial is just the layout's not that great.
No
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yep.
No.
Go for it. Tell me.
I gotta ask you something. No bullshit whatsoever.
Sure.
I want to ask you this, Tan. Seriously, let's be honest. I would agree with you. What's the most iconic world time? Patek.
Yep.
I would say to you, what is the most iconic tourbillon? It'd have to be Breguet with fusee and chain.
Okay.
I don't know enough about it.
I
but
would say,
have to agree.
I would say, if you look at some of these key pieces, what is the greatest chronograph? Breguet's got a chronograph with 2 movements, different hertz rating for the chronograph part as opposed to the watch. 2 movements. Can you believe that, Tan?
Yeah, but okay. Like, I mean, what does that do for you? Does that do anything for you? 2 movements? Like, that does absolutely nothing for me. It does less than nothing, Archie. Less than nothing.
Mike just gets his advice from Watch Nick and all the other guys there. I got to discount some of your advice, Mike. Breguet is the leader. I got to tell you something. If you were building a collection today from scratch,
yep.
Seriously, if you were building a collection from scratch, you wanted some iconic pieces with key watchmaking things. There is no better brand than Breguet, Tan. Nobody competes with them.
I disagree with that, but
Arch, just to clarify,
I mean, Breguet doesn't have a fucking sports watch. Like, come on, man. But the Type 20, Type 21, come on.
Just to clarify, I rarely give out actual advice. I just kind of comment on things I like and try to be positive, and whatever's pulled up, I try to like point out the things that I like about what I see. I don't usually give out actual advice. I don't consider myself enough of an expert to do so. So,
Mike, you don't need to be an expert, man. Just give your opinion. It doesn't matter. Like, it's
yeah, but I mean, I have the watches I like. And
you have one watch, Mike. You got a Rolex sub.
Like, look, we got a couple of super chats here. They're gonna bring up.
Oh, you got some Seikos. You got Seikos too. You got some great Seikos. I got to tell you, we got another super chat. MCM, $10. Nice job getting the blood pumping, Tan. Thank you so much, Mr. Zeal.
Yep.
Tan, CB, $5. Tan. If I had to choose, I prefer the Optimum compared to the Resonance. Much better everyday watch. Now, he's actually sent me that photo. This is 2 of our friends' watches. This is CB. I don't know where the hell. Do you know how hard it is to get? By the way, you know our good friend Rich Buddy.
Yep. Still waiting on that Havana.
No, he's canceled. He doesn't want it anymore. He said they're a bunch of jerks.
Bunch of jerks, man.
Bunch of
Here
jerks.
we got both of them on the screen. We got the Remontoir d'égalité. This is the Optimum on the right, Mikey, and you got the Chronometer Resonance. This is one of the watches I said I would pick on the left. Beautiful, Mike. So just you don't need to be an expert, right? Like just looking at this, which one do you like better? Right out the gate. Which one do you like better from a looks perspective?
Honestly, I like the one on the right, looks wise.
Okay.
The one on the left, yeah, I like the one on the right. Looks wise.
What you pay for with FP Journe is really technical excellence. They're like when I mentioned earlier, like brands like Philippe Dufour that are really focused on finishing, Rechepi finishing. When you're buying FP Journe, you're buying technical excellence, right? Like a Remontoir d'égalité. It's related to it's related to the mechanism where you get a steady, constant flow of energy to the escapement, right? Which basically, it'll improve the technical accuracy of the watch. So very technical stuff, right? But that's what you buy when you buy an FP Journe. That's what you're paying for. You're not paying for finishing. You're not paying for certain things. You're paying for that. And whether that's that or in the Resonance, it's very focused on the technical aspect of watchmaking. So when I hear bullshit from people like, "Oh, this FP Journe is so beautifully finished," I'm like, "Bro, it's not finished to any better degree than a Patek Philippe. It's way more technically superior because of what they're doing with the movements, but in other areas, it's not. So." But yeah, you don't need to be an expert, Mike. It's these are two beautiful watches. CB's got an absolutely fucking stellar collection. He's got some of the best Patek I've seen. He's got amazing FP Journes. I always love when he sends his photos because, the guy's got the guy's got everything. And he's got, by the way, and I should have said this, CB. I know you may have disagreed with my 5982 tone Nautilus because CB's got a 5712. That's the Nautilus. It's the Nautilus that has the power indicator and everything on it, but he's got it in rose gold, full rose gold. Fucking stellar watch, man. I totally forgot about that one. You got another super chat.
One up ticks $2. Can you move the show 2 hours up in time? Move the show 2 hours. Actually, from next week, from Thursday, I'll be doing it 1 hour.
Yeah, because we go daylight savings time tomorrow, right? So. Which is kind of, man, I just set my perpetual calendar, so now I got to fucking turn it back, baby. I got to turn it back, which actually won't break it because I'm just turning the hands back. I'm not fucking with the pushers or the little, the little pieces you got to change it with. But yeah, I'm not going to fuck it up by moving it an hour back. I got to run, Archie. You got some more super chats. I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing for me here.
You got a CB one just very quickly before you go there. CB, $2. Pull up. I have two FP Journes to compare.
Yep.
The Resonance. Look at this. Look at these two here. These are, look at that. That's just so amazing. So beautiful. So
CB's going to take CB says you take the one on the right. Mike said he would take the one on the right. I'm going to take the Chronometer Resonance on the left. I've tried one on.
Yeah, I would take the Resonance as well, Tan. I like that as well.
Let me just grab this one super chat before I go, Archie, and you can go back. I just said Chief it does nothing for me. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I don't really see the point, personally speaking. But again, right? I don't search out technical excellence like CB does, right? Like these watches would embody Chief Tit kind of that the talk about when you're really seeking movement, technical accuracy, and really just that part of watchmaking where you're seeking specifics on the technical aspects of it. I like more finishing. That's what I care about a lot more in watchmaking than I care about really technical pieces. But that is the answer. I got to run, guys. I just wanted to make sure I got everything that was for me. Can you
please give us a narrative conclusion? That is the narrative. Can you give us that?
You know what? Maybe I can do you. I can do you one better, Archie. I will play the exit intro of the Locks Report. But guys, I do appreciate you guys having me on. I got my Patek from service. I was fired up. I woke up this morning with fucking, violence, and I thought Archie was going to sit here and do his taxes. But, this was the Locks Report. I am the narrative. I'll play a clip for you guys, let you guys go, and we'll get back to Super Chats. All right, guys, take care. Peace out. I'll see y'all later.
There we go, guys. We've got some super chats I want to catch on. One up kicks $2. Can we? So we've already said we're going to move it 1 hour up. CB $2. Pull up. I have 2 FP. We did that, and we got Black Cat 997 $2. Mike is like a color commentator on a sportscast.
Archie, do you know that cartoon called Family Guy?
I love Family Guy. I
All right,
love Family Guy.
Remember when they flashed to the black weatherman? And they're like, and now to the weather with our weather guy, and he flashes to him, and he goes, "It's raining," and then it just flashes away from him really fast. Do you remember any of that ever?
No. We've got a super chat here. CB, here is the Havana. Pull it up. This is CV's Havana. Let me just pull it up on the screen now. This is a beautiful watch. Look at this. That is absolutely beautiful.
Have to agree.
Chief Tit, $8. Tan Rebregue, how can you say that 2 movements in one watch isn't damn incredible? That was the chronograph Breguet I was talking about before. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing piece. And we got a super chat here. Mike the Mistake, $2. Go Blue Jays, Jingao. What's your best Omega? What is the best Omega? See, I would have to say that in the current catalog of Omegas, I reckon that White Dial Speedmaster, man on the professional, not that fucking limited edition thing, I reckon that is the best. I really do think that is the best. I think that is an amazing piece of kit. And I think that Omega itself, what is the best Omega watch? And I've been I'm a huge fan of Omega. I love the Omegas. I think Omegas are very, very special. I love a good Omega. Omega is, I'm going to pull it up now. I'm going to pull it up for you guys to see. This is my choice. This is my choice of the greatest and the best. I currently think this is the one I would lean to. History, it's got such amazing stuff. Super chat, Huratan, $2. Thoughts on FB John chronometer, the blue? I think it's way overpriced for what it is. It's a great watch, but it's not that good.
I really like the White Dial Speedy as well. But in the collecting, let's say, of Omega, you kind of almost have to start out with a moon watch, right? And then move up from there. I would think, it's not mandatory, but it's this white one is just, I agree with you. It is beautiful. I'm a really big fan of the Seamaster Heritage model as well, because I don't like the regular Seamaster 300 with the helium escape.
See, I got to be honest with you. They've also got some accessories. Look at this. Look at the accessories. Sailing bracelet. They got some really cool shit that they do there. The watches, I'll tell you what I really do like. If we go into the Seamasters, right? I got to be honest with you. With the Seamaster, I'm more into the heritage models.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? I love a good heritage model. And the reason, what I really do love, if you're going to go into Seamasters, I think this here would be mine, the Seamaster 300. I'd probably go blue. 12. Now that's Aussie dollars, 41 mil. Look at that. That is a fucking amazing.
Yep.
I love it. Look at the display back. It's just such a beautiful watch. And
this would be my
I love the heritage. Some of the newer speedies, I think the subs do pip it. They pip it. interestingly enough, okay, so none of that stuff really does much for me. I like it on a strap, but I'd have to buy it on a bracelet if I was buying one. Would you
Yeah.
go black or blue? What would you do, Mikey?
Blue. Blue.
What would you do?
I'd go the blue. It's just beautiful with the blue on a bracelet. It's beautiful. And I've always liked the Heritage 300 over the regular Seamaster 300. I like just about everything about it. That I don't like about the regular Seamaster. I like the hands. I like the bezel. I like the bracelet. I like the case shape and design, the lugs, everything. Love the 300 Heritage.
100% right. 100% right. And I got to tell you something. You wear Rolex. Would you ever swap your Rolex for an Omega?
No, but I would definitely, if my financials changed and I were able to begin collecting watches again, Omega would definitely be on the list of something to buy. I'd probably nab that Heritage 300 Heritage, Seamaster 300 Heritage, because I've loved that watch for a long time. And Speedies,
I love the Heritage. I really do, Mikey. I got to tell you, got some super chats. CB, $5, and now we can take the program back to Korean cars and having sex with watermelons. So much better. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are in agreement, at least about the Seamaster 300.
Hurritan says, show me a 25. Now, these are two amazing Paddocks he's mentioned, Mikey. Let me bring these up for you to see what I'm talking about. This here is a Paddock 2523. That's a world time, one of the most beautiful world times. They did it with enamel and without enamel dial. There's a couple. These are several $1 million.
Really?
And the other one, yes, they are. That's the model before the one I had. A 2499. John Lennon had one of these. Perpetual calendar chronograph. These are super collectible. If I had a choice between the two, I think Tan, I'd have to go 24.99 because John Lennon had one, and it's just perpetual calendar chronograph. Fucking amazing. Let's get back to some Omega talk. Let me show you something. What I don't like is this. What do you think of the Snow Olympics, man? I don't fucking want this stuff. Do you?
Yeah, this watch doesn't really speak to me as much as either the White Speedy or the Seamaster 300 Heritage. That's for sure.
Yeah.
The three subdials aren't. I mean, yeah, you can see the hands, but the whatever tick marks around each subdial, you can't, like, even from this distance, you can't see them. It's like you gotta squint for it to be legible. Whereas when you look at like a Speedy, it's very legible. All of the subdials and all of the little indices, mini indices on each subdial are all right there and very visible and easy to read. Whereas this one, yeah, it's got hands you can see, but from a slight distance, you can't really, make out the numbers or even the mini indices. I don't know what you would call it, subdial indices, right? Is that what you would call them? Yeah, where are they? From 4 feet away, I can't see them. Other than that,
yeah.
that's probably my only gripe.
And we've got Narc on. Narky Poo. Hey, Narc. What are you up to, Narc?
I just love
Share
seeing you
screen,
two.
screen.
I just love seeing you two together. So you're his heart and soul and his moon or whatever. I'm gonna clip that says otherwise.
By the pause. I told you.
You're not allowed to talk. You are let
I've
down.
never spoken anything but the
Mike
truth.
is not a letdown. You are let down.
You're the
You're
fucking
the biggest
letdown,
fucking
Archie.
letdown
You've been a
that
letdown
ever
for
fucking
fucking
been
2
in the
years.
fucking YouTube.
You've been a letdown for 2 fucking years.
You know what?
We've gone which brigade should I keep? Which brigade should I sell? I'm a brigade man. You just flip-flopped like a fucking schizophrenic motherfucker from Rolex to fucking brigade. What the fuck? Okay? Like, what the fuck, man? You know, 10 years of Rolex, you're nothing but if you're not a Rolex man, and then one day you're fucking, everything sucks except brigade. Okay, I can handle that, but for 2 years of it, and you get your hands on some, and then you need to sell them. Okay, great. Okay, but then for a year and a half we go over which one should I keep, which one should I sell, and we do it over and over and over and over and over. And I got tired.
I told him not to buy the dog. I told him not to buy the pause. I told you.
You're not allowed to talk. Let Mike talk. Let Mike talk or I'll slap you like a fucking bitch that you are.
This has nothing to do about your advice to me, okay? All right? It has nothing to do about your advice to me, okay? I'm going to make my own mistakes. I'm going to make my own decisions, okay? As are you. And my issue right now is the decisions you're making regarding your show and whether or not I'm going to be on it or not, okay? And I'm sure right now you're feeling like...
You didn't tell me this when I was buying Chinese or pizza for you.
Oh, great!
Oh,
yeah,
you
5
motherfucker,
years,
you
5 years,
mother,
and I get
you
2
piece
pizzas and
of
a Chinese
shit! You were
dinner.
buying a
Fuck
pizza
you,
for
Archie.
you.
And
You
he didn't
fucking
even
made
give me the
hundreds of
fucking
thousands of
photos.
fucking
I
dollars
paid all
for
this
people
money.
working for you, you fucking asshole. Shut the fuck up,
Where
you
was our
fucking
fucking
asshole.
menu log?
Every
We didn't get
gift
fucking
from
menu
you,
log, did we?
every gift from Archie comes with strings attached, and I always give you
In my
photos.
fucking free world, you're coming for America. There's more strings attached to you guys.
But you think I come here for a freebie?
Hey, Mike, you gotta stop bullying Archie, bro.
Was that the real Mike? Was that the real Mike? Was that a fake Mike?
No, that was the real me. But you know what? That's been played before. We've seen it before. The next time it's played in full, I'm just gonna log off because you know what? You're fucking.
Oh wait.
It's not a positive thing. For Archie.
No, buddy, man. That were your words. Was that AI? Was that AI?
Those
was
were
that
my
a deep
words.
fake? Was that a deep fake? Was that a deep fake? No, I'm not Aussie.
It wasn't.
I'm not
fake.
Aussie. I haven't got that talent. I'm just I'm bewildered here. You've gone after my friend Arch. You besmirched his shitty character, right? You said fuck you numerous times. I thought he's your moon and the sun and the whatever.
This is old fucking news, dude, and I've already apologized to Archie for this. He knows that. We're over this. We're beyond.
I'm bewildered.
Why
I'm bewildered.
You fucking bringing it up. You're not bewildered. You're just shit disturbing. That's all you fucking do.
No. That too. I'm bewildered and shit stirring. Archie, I don't know how the hell you could take this abuse.
And you're always bewildered.
You took this abuse, Archie. I don't know how the hell you could take this abuse, you fat fuck. When someone abuses you, you fucking kick him off, except me. This guy's a snake, literally. Overexposed.
Maybe so.
Yeah,
that's all I got. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's how it goes? Did you listen to anything that was played there?
You know what?
Yes.
That was a long time ago. I meant what I said. I didn't, and I apologize to Archie for how I.
No, buddy. Listen, you ungrateful. Here's my moon and sun crap. You're here because Washington imploded. Do you understand? You got nowhere to go. No,
Bullshit.
you've got nowhere to go.
No, I've been on Archie's for 5 or 6 years, dude. This is my base fucking stream. It always has been. And even when I was on Nick's, I made it plain and clear.
And another thing,
I was based from Archie's stream. I said it on his.
And
Nick's
another
stream.
thing, just
I
one
said
sec.
it.
Another thing, when Tan and Arch are talking watches, hiding watches, you go, let me jump on and give my input. No one wants to hear your fucking input. Do you understand?
I beg to differ, and my input is just.
What do you mean you beg to differ? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I mean, my input is just observational. I'm not giving any expert advice. Like I said earlier today, I don't consider myself enough of an expert to give advice. But when a watch gets pulled up, I can say what I like about it and the things that I don't like about it, and this and that. And I have that right. There's no fucking big deal about that. So,
Mike, I love you, buddy. Seriously, you're nearly as big a flip flopper than JB.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're right. No one is. See you later.
See you, nerd. Arch.
Naki Poo. I don't know what to say with that guy. Sometimes, he brings up stuff that was just, it's completely out of context, Mike. You told me you're a reggae man yourself.
I am. I love the brand reggae. And honestly, Arch, the next time he pulls that clip up, don't fucking let it run its full course. It's just
I can't
fucking. You can cut it off. You can fucking nix it, and that was bad day for me, and I said what I said, and I did apologize to you from the bottom of my heart about it. I felt bad that my delivery was. I could have said what I said much less harshly, and that's what I apologized for. The content of what I said was pretty spot on, I think, and that's not what I was apologizing about. I was apologizing that I thought afterwards I felt like I could have been less harsh, and I think that's basically true.
Yeah.
And and everybody knows I'm fucking you're my base stream, and even God forbid if I do go to another stream, I break the rules and I say, hey, I might be here, but that I'm based from Archie's stream.
You're very low. I got to catch up on these super chats there, Mikey. We got Hurricane, $2, 1 watch per brand. Omega, Speedmaster, Man Under Moon, Vash, 1921 Historiques, Lange 1, Zenith, Open Heart, Blank Pain, 50 Fathoms.
Yeah, I would switch out the Vacheron.
£2.
I'd switch
Top
the Vacheron out for a
Omegas, Railmaster 57, CK859, and the Pro Prof. You know what? Out of those top 3 there, I like the Railmaster 57. I love that watch.
Yeah. Bear has one. Loves it. And the Railmaster came in a trio kit box, and each of them were like 1 millimeter smaller than if bought singularly. They were ever so slightly different in size when you bought the trio box, the 3-in-1 box. They were slightly different in size, I believe, like 1 millimeter or smaller around. Nothing too major, but Bear's got a Railmaster and loves the hell out of it. And from what I've seen,
Hey, Knock, what's wrong now?
Wait, no, seriously, I can't get over this. Share screen.
It just hit me like, what the fuck am I doing? Archie, now's the time to fucking nix it out. Thank you, Archie.
Lose Mike if we play that, Mark.
Are you muzzling my clips?
Yeah, I don't want to lose him. I don't want to lose him. I don't want to lose Narc.
You're that desperate. You don't want to lose Mike. So you're the producer now, Mike. I've been muzzled by Mike.
Well,
have I been muzzled by Mike? Yes or no?
I don't think I'm
I
muzzling
like Mike.
you.
Mike is my friend, okay?
You can't stand him. He's your fluffer. When there's no one here, you get him on. He's filler talk. I can't believe I gotta ring watch Nicholas. Tell him to come back. I've been muzzled. By fucking Mike the Snake. For fuck's sake, Chief Tit. Help me out here.
Well, if every time you jump on, you play that fucking 6-minute clip with me going off, dude. Like,
what about if I cut it down to 2 minutes?
We're gonna
What about if I cut it? What about if I cut it down to 2 minutes?
No.
30 seconds?
No.
What about a GIF? What about a GIF?
No.
5 seconds?
No. Art, just fucking drop it, Narc.
All right, I'm out of here. I've been fucking muzzled by fucking Mike the Snake.
Well, so be it. I don't think playing that whole clip and allowing it to be played as often as he brings it up is good for the show.
That was taken out of context, you know.
Yeah, and it's just not. It's not good for the show. It doesn't bring any positivity.
It doesn't bring
to the
positive.
show.
It doesn't. It's negative shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to catch up on these
Yes.
super chats. I got to catch up. We got Hurritan there. My favorite Amiga is the modern 321 Ed White.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sweetheart.
Yeah, that is such a good watch. We got Little Dave, member for 16 months. The Narcs, a nasty Greek can't. Yes, yes, yes. We got Hurritan, $2. Math told me to let you know I'm a paddock man and you're not. Thank you, Hurritan. Black Cat 997, $2. Narc, you besmirched his shitty character. Jacob Marley, $10. Mike the liar, why do you lie about everything? Mike doesn't lie about nothing. You expect us to believe you attended college classes. What do your professors say when you fall asleep in class?
They say, wake up.
Wake up. We got Hurritan, $5. Mike the Snake, let's test your knowledge of the Archie watch term law. What do these mean? 3 eyes, the Hesselite, Half King, Grand Classique, and Pigwet.
I don't think I can get all of them. 3 eyes probably refers to the 3 subdials on a chronograph. Hesselite is the plastic, crystal made of plexiglass. And Half King, I don't know. Grand Classique, I don't know. And Pigwet, I don't know. Oh, Pigwet is that's AP, right? A nickname for AP.
Yeah. Oh, Walther Glock, $5. Nah, come back, play the clips. Geez, we've had some interesting people here today. What do you think, Mikey?
Sure. It's always interesting.
It has been a very interesting day. And very interesting indeed, Naki.
Well, Narc's got a hair up his butt for me, so he always comes in guns blazing, and that's fine. But I'm just my tolerance level is getting shorter with him if he continues to play those clips. Otherwise, I don't mind him at all.
No, he's okay. He's okay. I got to tell you something.
Oh, you got another super chat.
We got a super chat. Super chat. We got one from.
No, you got the first one.
Jacob Marley, $10. Mike the liar, you can't even remember what you had for breakfast. How is your? Come on, Jacob. Why is he having a go? I mean, Jacob's got a hard on to attack Mike. We like Mike. Mike is my friend. See, things are taken out of context. You know, we're an entertainment show. See, Mike, this is like a variety show, right?
Sure.
And obviously, there's going to be skits that we do. You get the scripts, and some people get so funny, you know.
Yeah, they like to throw a wrench in the works.
Exactly. So
And in response to Jacob Marley, I can remember what I ate for breakfast, which is nothing because I don't eat breakfast. So that's easy enough.
yeah, I know exactly.
Well, everybody's having a swipe at me today.
I don't know. They just get funny, you know.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm just here to help support you, Arch. That's my main goal. It's just to support you and help. You've been doing fucking great, I have to say. Your show compared to just a few months back, you're more engaged, and your show is 10,000 times better. You're putting on a great show lately.
Hey, that's means a lot to me, Mikey.
Well, the truth is the truth.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you indeed there. I gotta say to you, Mikey, it is the world's not easy. It's tough. Okay, it is tough. And we can only ever try our best, you know. That's what we do. We just try our best, and sometimes good things happen. Sometimes it's not that easy, you know. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And you can only, what can you say? It is what it is, okay? But it is what it is, you know?
Yeah. Got a little bit of good and got a little bit of bad, got a little bit of in the middle.
Exactly. It's not easy. It's not always easy. These shows are not easy to do. We've got another couple of super chats coming through fast. We've got Flip Mode 45, $20.
Nice.
Thinking about buying a watch for the wife this winter. What do you think? I got to be honest with you, Flip Mode 45. Just get her a handbag, Coach or Gucci. Get her a handbag. They don't even like watches. Women don't even fucking like these things.
If she does like watches, the balloon blue would be a wonderful.
Okay, so he's looking
option.
at the ladies Aquaterra. That's the Omega.
Yeah, and
all on blue.
Blue. That would be, you know.
What's
Cartier.
up, Mike? Snake greetings. I would say, you know, the steel ball on blue is a lovely watch. Look, fuck, Cartier's dear. Cartier doesn't discount. They're not cheap.
No,
they're not cheap.
Cartier's kind of got their own little niche section, you know, because they're not only just watches, but they are significant horologically.
Yes.
You know, yet they're, you know, compared to a lot of brands in the same price range, you know, their finishing might not be as sweet. Their movements might not be in-house. I'm not sure. But Cartier has the name and, you know, everything that goes with that. And they've got some models that just knock it out of the park, like the Tank Française. So a small little square Tank Française for a woman, I think, is the most perfect women's watch, in my opinion. But like the Ballon Bleu, women's Ballon Bleu would be epic. You know, that's another awesome, and they've got so many great models. You know, the Santos, the Roadster, fuck, yeah. You know, Cartier's got a lot of great watches, so they can't be left out. Don't you think, Archie?
I prefer the, you know, I think Omega's got more substance, but I think Omega would be a better watch to buy. I think myself.
A ladies Aquaterra over a Ballon Bleu.
Yep, it's a better watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Omega makes some
I'll
beautiful.
look it
You know, they're nice. They make some really nice pieces. Ladies, and you can get a discount on Omega. You're going to get a discount. Fuck, some of these Omegas are not cheap. They're not cheap. Fuck, they're not cheap watches. You know, Mikey. These Omegas are not cheap fucking things. These Omegas, the Aquaterra, fuck me dead. What's a smaller Aquaterra? 38's a bit big. Let's have a look here. The ladies Aquaterras, 34. Okay, see, look like that. That's a fucking 7,000. Fuck me dead. You'd want a discount on that fucking thing. Fuck me dead. Anything with dime. Fuck me. These guys are delusional fantasists. Go get the handbag for her. Get a handbag for her. We got another super chat. Watch Bronco, $2.30. Love my trilogy Railmaster. Only Omega I'd ever keep. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think the Omega trilogy is a great watch to have there. Let's have a look. Omega men's collection. Let's have a look. Selection for look at these here. This is fucking difficult. Look at the I just want to find the trilogies. Where the fuck is the trilogy? The Railmaster. Okay, this is 57 Speedmaster 57. Where's the trilogy? I am having trouble finding the trilogy. This is what annoys me with these things. It's not easy. The heritage models, okay.
Yeah, we already gone over them. We like them.
Where is the Railmaster? I want the Railmaster. The Railmaster. See, it's hard to find shit on their site there. This is the Railmaster here. This is a fucking beautiful watch.
On a bracelet, though.
Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if I'd pay that much. I want to get it on a bracelet because it's not much more on a bracelet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same money. I fucking want the thing on a bracelet.
Yeah.
You know?
Then you have all the options. You know, you can throw rubber on there. You can throw leather on there. And you have the nice expensive bracelet.
Cheap tit. $8. Mike the Snake, when giving an opinion about a watch, you need to adopt your Caesar roots. Simply show thumb up or thumb down in the Colosseum. Hail, Mike the Snake. Here we go. Little Dave, $5. What's killed more people, COVID-19 or plastics disgusting processed sausages? Yes, that's plastics disgusting processed. Flip mode, $2. Good advice, boys. Yankee Doodle, $5. I think the only watch a woman really notices is the yellow gold Rolex President. It turns them. I don't know. Women can be very nasty creatures at times. They seem to be very self-inflicted, self-opinionated. So it's yeah, that's kind of the way it is. That's the way it goes.
Where's Mark? Mark.
Yeah, where is Mark? We love Mark.
I summon you, Mark. Jump on, my friend.
He's a nice Mark's. I miss Mark myself.
I love Mark. Mark's one of my favorite people.
Mm.
You know, he's always positive, you know? I mean, sometimes his humor's a little off, but you still gotta love him. And he's always positive. You know, never really, you know, I mean, he has beefs with some people and stuff, but he doesn't ever come across like full blown negative like Narc at times. Maybe some other people. Mark is just a wonderful person. Wish he was here.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly right. It's yeah, I think Mark is just a nice guy, just a lovely gentleman, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Got a super chat here, Arch.
We do have a super chat. Thank you so much. Black Cat 997 $10. Replacing my 10-year-old Civic, looking at Mazda small SUV or the 3s. Like style, quality, and lack of CVT hybrid turbo, normal old school transmission and engines. Thoughts from the chat. Good question, actually. You know, I fucking hate CVT.
Yeah, they're different beasts. I've got one in my Nissan, and they will last if you change the fluid in them. They're not like regular trannies that oftentimes the fluid
Yeah,
will last the
CVT
lifetime of the
sucks.
car.
CVT sucks. You know what? Looking at Mazdas, I think the Mazdas are great.
Mm-hmm.
Or the 3s. What's the 3s?
I think the Mazda makes a model called the Mazda 3.
Oh, that's like a sedan, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think Mazda's. See, Toyota in my country is all hybrid. They don't sell just gasoline Toyotas. They've got to be hybrid, which they are pretty good hybrid, but I don't fucking want that. Too much technology.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, Toyota is really a solid company and makes good products. So, you know, you can buy that hybrid technology and have it work well for a long time without issues. But I'm with you, Arch. I like the nitty gritty. I don't want fucking computer television screens on my dash, and I don't want fucking you know, CVTs. I'd like a stick shift or just a plain old automatic.
Nissan went into CVTs. And that was the biggest.
That's what I have. I have a Nissan Cube, and it's got the CVT in it.
I hate CVT. I got to tell you, I would also, what would I look at for a small little car, reliable? See, even a Corolla, you know, you look at the Corolla, it uses CVT now. Okay? You can't even get a fucking, you know what? Black Cat, if you have a look at, actually, Black Cat, a 10-year-old Civic, that's exactly what Exotic Auto Play Place, you know, the one in, what's his name in America? The guy in America, in Canada, he's Canadian. Exotic Mark from Exotic Car Play Place. He actually said a 10-year-old Civic, maybe best to keep your 10-year-old Civic, Black Cat, because you know what? That's simple. It has a proper automatic. It's not a fucking torque automatic. It's not a fucking CVT. No turbo. No, that is probably your best bet. Honda's all gone turbos. They're shit. Modern Hondas are not like the older Hondas.
The new Civics are big cars too. Like, you know,
and they're turbo, 1.5 turbo.
Oh, that's just fine.
If you don't look after the oil changes, you can kill your engine.
Oh, that's true too.
We got a super chat. My favorite world time to pull up. WhatsApp thoughts on it. Okay, this is one he just sent me now. Just getting it now. Here we go. Thoughts on it now. Let's get that up on the screen. I'm just going to get this here. This is Tan Zeal sent me this. Tan's a good guy. It's coming up. It'll come up in a minute. Give me a minute. Sorry, what's that?
Oh, in the chat, Dima69 says, "Man up and get a Nissan Z car, like their 370Z. It's a sports car.
I like the
sports
Zs
car.
have become very collectible now. You know that?
Yeah, the 350 and 370Zs. Yep. And they're pretty fucking cool. I don't have much bad to say about them. Especially one with a manual transmission.
Here we go. It's up on the screen now. Look at that. Favorite world time from the Zeal. And we got HR. Speaking of negative fuckers. Hey, HR, how are you? Hello, HR.
Archie, can you pin the link up top?
I thought the link is pinned. No?
Well, let me check.
It is pinned. It's
oh,
pinned.
it is. You're right. I'm in
pinned.
I'm in my other module that doesn't show it. Sorry. My bad.
It is a very, very complicated thing, you know. HR's jumped off there. Yeah, that's the Tan Zeal world time.
Amazing watch.
Amazing watch, hey?
Now, throughout its history, haven't they changed the names of some cities depending on like what year you buy?
HR's jumping on. Hey, HR, how are you?
Hey, Paul, I'm very good. Hey, Mike. I've been in the peanut gallery, and I've been watching, and I've just got to jump on because Arch, you're looking very handsome tonight. Is it the new hairstyle? Is it the woven black t-shirt? Is it the new glasses? What is it, Paul?
Who knows, man? Who knows? What are you up to? Tell me what's happening next week in your life. How many firings are you doing?
Well, I've actually done a few, but Archie, listen, I've got a new coat. Can I show you?
You got a what?
I've got a new coat. Do you want to see it?
You got a new what?
Coat.
A new
like,
what?
Like jacket.
Okay, let's have a look.
Coat.
Put me full screen. What do you think of that, Arch?
It's a puffer jacket.
It's kind of old school looking. Like
Can you see that? No, put me full screen, big boy. Put me full screen, big boy.
Yeah, we see it. We see
it.
Did you get that from Max? TK Max?
But hold on, before we get to that, that's not US Polo Association. That's Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren. You know this, bud? Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren. I wear Ralph Lauren. You know why? Because I'm a closer, Arch. I'm a closer. I'm not a fucker about, or I'm a closer, Paul. You've got to close the deals. You know this?
Yes.
You see all these people that, they're not real closers. They wear US Polo Association. I wear the real deal. What do you think of that, Paul?
Beautiful. What more can I say?
What else? I mean, what else would you want? What else could you want? It's amazing. Okay. I wear Ralph Lauren from TK Maxx.
You don't take the picture away. I'm about to boot you off.
Wait. Why you got to
Change
be
the
like that, Paul? Why you got to be like that? Don't be like that, Paul.
Why don't you share your picture? How about I share your photo? How about that, hey? Let me
Well, no,
share
'cause
your photo.
people would want
Why
to.
don't I do
They'd
that?
actually
Why don't
want
I share
that.
your photo? Why don't I share your photo then, hey? You think it's so
You
funny?
can if you want, Arch. You can if you want, because I'll just say it's not me.
I don't care what you say.
Well, you can if you want, but even if you did share a picture of me, I'll say that's not me.
Cunt.
That's not me. That's not me.
You're a
Why you got to be
miserable
like that?
cunt.
I've come on. I've
What do
come
you
on,
think,
Arch. I
Mike?
got the bluesy on.
Horrible. Why is he so negative like this, Mike? What's wrong with him?
I was just going to ask, what do you have anything positive to add to the stream today?
Yeah. Remember that time when I came on and I said, "Hey, Mike, nice sub." Remember that?
I think so. Maybe.
Okay, I retract that. Then I said you overpaid. But anyway, I did say nice sub, didn't I, Mark? You remember that?
Sure.
And remember when I started saying about how we both live in our mum's house? Do you remember that?
Super chat. We got a super chat. Hurritan, $5. Pull up Mike the Mistakes photo I sent to your WhatsApp. Go, Jays. Let's have a look here. Oh, that's the Chingao photo. Yeah, great photo, that one. I love it.
Pull it up, Arch.
Okie dokie. Pulling it up. Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone? Where's what's his name gone? What happened to what's his name?
Oh.
There we go. Look at that. Chingao.
I've got one of those. That's
So
probably one of the most exclusive hats in the world. I think there's only like 5 made.
What do you think?
I think it's very cool. And obviously he's a Blue Jays fan. So got to throw that in there. Nice caps.
Nice caps, indeed. What do you think?
Yeah. You betcha.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Very nice.
Where would you like if you could jump on a plane tomorrow? What's your airport? Nearest airport? LAX?
No, San Francisco or Oakland. Actually,
okay, where would you like to jump on a plane and fly to? If you could go anywhere, forget your problems for a week or two, get out of Dodge.
Well, I've gone to Baja enough times to know that if I go to Baja and go to the remote places that we go to, like not Cabo San Lucas, which is kind of like a party town, and where most high schools go, graduates and stuff go to party, we go around the inside tip an hour up and go big game fishing and stuff. And you can really slow down, slow your roll, and just live life at a slower pace there for near nothing. And otherwise, probably
Rancher
France.
coming on. Hey, Rancher.
France would be where I'd probably go. If I were to be able to jump on a plane and go anywhere. I'd like to go back and see the family I stayed with. And France is a lot like the area that I live in. So
we got a super chat here from Crown Gold, $20. Archie, great show today. Settle the debate once and for all. In-house versus ETA. Can't see buying a watch 10 times the price of a Hamilton that has the same ETA movement. Is the finishing worth 10 times the price? Of course not. But it's marketing and different perceived intrinsic values. Clivers, are you there? What's he doing? I don't understand what our Rancher is doing. Hey, Rancher.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
What? Prestige.
Prestige.
Yes.
You can't eat prestige.
Okay.
you can't.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something untoward, but I'm gonna try to be nice today.
Huh.
Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Clivers.
Thank you.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Well, it's not been the best birthday, actually. My fucking daughter and my goddamn brother-in-law, son-in-law, got done just a huge domestic incident today. So that's
Oh shit.
Yep. Can't do shit about it.
Oh man, sorry to hear that.
Well, that's all right. It's just like I'm going to tell her, it's like you've done the impossible because you've done something I didn't think was humanly possible. That was for me to actually talk to your mother and maybe come up with a common plan about what the fuck we're going to do about you two.
Fucking hell.
Yep. Yep. That's all right. That's right. That's, everything's all right as far as I can know right now. So, yay.
Well, happy birthday regardless.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Mike.
Yeah.
So you spent some time in France?
I did. Yeah. I lived there for a summer.
Say some French for us.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Okay, you get points for that one.
Je m'appelle Michael. Bonne nuit. Bonjour. Merci. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what's going on? What's the topic of the live stream, boys?
What is the best Omega? What is the best Omega watch in the catalog currently? And I've kind of said
No, you're looking in the wrong place. Wrong place.
We got a super chat for you, Clivers. Hurritan, $5. Happy birthday, Clive. Can't believe you're 104 today. AC3, top 3 Clivers watches that he's owned you'd like to take steaming Vegemite dump on. I got to tell you, the 321 was a great watch you had.
Yeah.
I also love your 1680 white dial. I love it because it's not a red dial one, because the red is so overplayed. I just love the fact it's just the white. And I got a friend of mine who's had, that's the only watch he's kept for like 30 years. He's a watch dealer. It's the only one he's never sold because he just loves it. And finally, the other watch, I actually loved your semi-bubble back you had, the little gold.
I still have it.
Yeah, that was a cool watch,
It is a cool watch. I still have it.
It's a very cool
I'm
watch.
not familiar with that watch, so I'll have to just nod and agree.
Yeah. Well, it's a 34 millimeter gold, 18 karat gold oyster perpetual.
I love 34. 34 millimeter. You start wearing that stuff, and you think, "Fuck! Why are they gotten so monstrous?"
Well, here's the reason why: the bezels. I mean, remember early on, basically, I took a 34 millimeter date and held it next to a Explorer 2 black dial and said, "Look, the actual dial part is the same. Basically, the reason why the GMT is bigger is just it's got 6 inches of bezel."
That's like the James Cameron, the Rolex Deep Sea Dweller. The dial and crystal diameters are the same as the 40 or 41 millimeter sub. It's just it grew out in the form of the bezel growing out and the case growing out. The actual diameter of the dial and crystal is the same as the 40, this watch here. Even though the Deep Sea Dweller is like technically 3 millimeters bigger than my 41.
Archie, did I ever tell you I got that 321 for like $5,000? Okay.
Good on you. I'm never jealous. I got to tell you something. I'm not jealous. That I've had bargains I've picked up and bargains I've sold, and I've made a lot of money and I've lost a lot of money. You know what? I hope you get more bargains to go. Okay. I tell you honestly, Clive, the whole watch thing, you know, like Tan was trying to stir me a bit. I have lost my, you know what? I'm actually,
You lost your what?
I sold my world time, the world time I loved, you know.
Okay.
But you know what? The money came in handy. It's like you with your 321. Do you regret you don't own it? Sure, you love it. It was a great watch. But you know what? You used the money for something you needed. Well, kept you alive. Kept you alive.
That's true. And you know what? But no one can take away the experience from me.
Exactly.
It's like travel. It's like travel. If you go somewhere, you've got to experience it. No one can take that away. Except this way, we use the watches to travel through time, which kind of makes us time lords when you think about it.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you think that's being overly broad? I don't think so. You know why? Because time lords don't get laid either.
No.
Happy birthday.
Oh, hey Doc, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How's it going there, gentlemen?
Hello. How are you, man?
Listen, I don't know if you've included all of the Omegas. I don't think you have, so that's why I'm here.
Omega.
You mentioned the Speedmaster, which I agree, but you didn't include the pre-professional, the first Omega in space.
Pre-moon or
pre-professional, yeah. Pre-moon, pre-fake moon landing, all that stuff. First Omega in space. There you go.
That'd be another snack.
And here's what I'm saying. I'm saying Omega is where Marlboro country is, where the flavor is. Except you got to go into the past catalogs. I think they have done so much stuff in the past. I think it's still possible if you keep with a little bit of luck, if you keep your ear to the ground and your eyes peeled, I still think you could pick up some wide, wacky, unusual steel vintage sports pieces from Omega.
And by the way, Yankee has to put his money where his mouth is.
I love the old pie pan dial Omegas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's not even really a sports. The Omegas with the Omega Cosmics with the integrated bracelets.
Super chat.
Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Here we go.
You might have a few.
Hurritan, $5. Happy birthday. We did that one. We got Hurritan, $5. Which is your favorite Clive scandal from the past? When he sold the Lyrique for 3 times retail and got blacklisted, Kermit Gate or Batman Sticker Gate? You know what? These are good. They're all entertaining. Did you really get blacklisted, Clyde?
Well, like I said, I don't think some of them were happy, but you know what? The way I see it is,
you took a risk. You fucking bought enough of them. What the fuck did they expect
you made
to
money
do?
on it, so
I love the way these people get upset for what you do with your own money and stuff. Get fucked.
That's because they're socialists.
You made money. Good on you. I mean, fuck, Clive. What's wrong with that?
Well, and the thing is, I got to bring additional people into the watch. Got them to experience the watch because they hadn't heard of it or didn't have the balls or the risk or whatever. So, yeah, exactly.
Super chat.
Archie.
Archie got a super chat, I believe.
Super chat. Here we go. We got a super chat here from Crown Gold, $5. Happy birthday, Clyde. No one can take away the experience of travel from you except Alzheimer's and dementia. With that, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I was going to add education. Nobody can take the education, but I suppose Alzheimer's and dementia can as well. So, well, that's ending on a high note.
Well, and it really is. Of course, you know, my mother died of Alzheimer's.
Yeah, no,
Oh, really?
both of those things are absolutely terrible. My
And my
my dad's
grandfather
my
and
dad's. Oh, go ahead.
and both aunts, come to think of it.
Yeah.
Wait, all three aunts.
You sounds like you have quite a bit in your family.
Quite a bit. What? Quite a bit of what?
Alzheimer's. It's largely hereditary.
Oh yeah, there's also quite a bit of Alzheimer's in my family.
What?
There's also quite a bit of Alzheimer's in my family.
What's Alzheimer's?
I don't know, but there's Alzheimer's in my family.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the same joke is funny every time you hear it when you have Alzheimer's.
Exactly.
What joke?
The funny one.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dad Joke Central, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
Actually, let's be completely honest.
My father's wife. My father's dealing with his wife, and she's got Alzheimer's and dementia, like very bad right now.
Yep.
Both of them are terrible.
Well, in a lot of ways, it was kind of good because there for a while, Mom got to the point where she forgot who she was pissed off at.
They say also with Alzheimer's that sometimes you can't remember whether you're alone or with somebody.
Yep. But on the plus side, I think I've been on this channel for 10 years.
Really?
I think so. Close to it. I'll have to. Well, no, actually, wait.
You'll have to ask Hurricane.
I'm not really sure because of the Alzheimer's.
Hurricane can do the research and tell you exactly when your first show was.
Actually, Mom passed in 2015, and I think it was not too long after that. So, yeah, I guess it was about 10 years.
That would be 10 years.
Yep.
Wow.
And Archie kept saying the same things over and over. I was like, at first I thought, oh shit, he's got Alzheimer's too, because Mom was doing that.
Well, the real question is, do you feel better after these 10 years? 10 years in the Archieverse, 10 years on the panel.
I'm looking forward to Alzheimer's.
Let me see here.
Okay.
I said the story isn't as real as what they're explaining. It's not the real story they give us.
Those three wise men were guided by an alien who guided them to Santa Claus's birth, and then they brought Santa Claus gifts of gold, incense, and myrrh, and he was raised in the Middle East, but then moved to the South Pole around age 24, I believe, and set everything up, and put it in motion, and then he went through his whole crucifixion thing, comeback thing, and disappear thing. Yeah.
So
went over there and set up the toy factories.
Yeah. Well, when he got crucified, and the thing is, what people don't realize is that they really used the candy canes.
Yeah,
so
that's what was holding him up on that cross.
What I didn't realize is that was also an example of Archie saying, "I'll be right back," and then Mike and I just have a conversation.
But at least it was a more intelligent conversation. I mean, when you think about it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have to dig up that avatar. I'm sure I have it somewhere. I'd forgotten all about it. That was a special holiday avatar.
Nice. Oh, man, I'm so not ready for the holidays. How about you guys?
Well, Halloween has passed, and so you better get ready for Christmas.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
gotta
pretty
tell
much.
you, Clivers, you know, the holidays. Let me tell you something,
Holidays.
Clivers.
Yes.
You know, honestly, Tan was trying to tease me by saying, "Hey, Arch, you got rid of your pad." You know what? I'm fucking so pleased. I don't have to have any more paddock service bills.
Yep.
You know, I mean, seriously, I honestly really want to cut down my watches. I got 2 gold Breguets. I keep them or flip them. You know, they don't really mean much to me. The watch that means the most is the Explorer 2, the Speedy, and the Pam. Yeah, I actually love the Pam. Can you believe that?
Yeah, actually I can. But okay, repeat after me. I own my possessions. They do not own me.
He says, what?
Yes.
I own my possessions. They do not own me.
Huh?
I know, like
Exactly.
deep, right?
That's exactly. It's very deep and meaningful.
Archie,
From
Archie,
Rancher.
Archie,
We got some
Archie,
super
Archie,
chat,
Archie,
super
Archie.
chat, super chats. Crown and Case, $5. Good show today, AC3. Thanks to Tan for the jump start. Yeah. Happy birthday, Rancher. Omega was my first good watch, but don't find anything too interesting now. I think the classic Speedy is the way to go. I mean,
Go back into the back catalog. Go
Does
in
the
and
first
find
Omega
stuff.
face the classic Speedy?
I like the modern Hessela. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watch. We got Hurricane, $5. Sent you Don Haynes' latest Facebook post. Please pull it up from WA and get Doc's take on it. It's becoming Penn's football team's most famous bench warmer.
Why do I have a feeling? But let's see what he's talking about.
Oh, what a feeling.
Yes, yes.
Oh, the weight loss has started up again.
Don Haynes. Here we go.
The reboot. Reboot.
Well, actually, if you're from Canada, that's a reboot.
University of Pennsylvania is a dog shit elitist institution full of woke retards. We have terrible security practice and a completely unmeritocratic. We hire and admit morons because we love legacies, donors, and unqualified affirmative action admits. We love breaking federal laws and Supreme Court rulings. Please stop giving us money.
Well, then again, yeah. Okay.
And we got Black Cat 997, $5. Santa went to the South Pole with all of that mua for all of our sins. Guys, that is the show for today. I got the Marcus Allen Fleischman show coming up
Marcus
soon.
Allen!
We got let's go and thank our super chatters. We had Black Cat 997, Thomas Burnett, Black Cat 997, Mike the Mistake, MT85, CB, Mac Lobster, Frank V. We had Pickled Pickle, Black Cat 997, Thomas Burnett, Chief Tit, Crown and Case, Black Cat 997, Mr. 17, Crown and Case, Chief Tits, CB, Black Cat 997, MCM, CB, One Up Kick, CB, Black Cat 997, CB, Chief Tit, Make the Mistake, Hurricane, CB, Hurricane, Thomas Burnett, Hurricane, Little Dave, Hurricane, Black Cat 997, Jacob Marley, Hurricane, Walther Glock, Jacob Marley, Flip Mode 45, Watch Bronco, Chief Tit, Little Dave, Flip Mode 45, Yankee Doodle, Black Cat 997, Hurricane, Crown Gold, Hurricane, Crown Gold, Crown and Case, Hurricane, Black Cat 997, Pickled Pickle, just came in, £2. Panel AK06, Simon Bretty, Black and Gold, or PP 5208 Platinum. 5208 Platinum. Any paddock would win
Don't you
My
have to
buddy.
pull up the Simon?
I never
Hey,
heard of it.
That's why you have to pull it up, because I don't think anybody out there, except for, of course, Pickle himself, knows what it is, but I doubt the rest of us really know.
No worries.
Excuse me.
Very, very good news.
Did I mention I'm taking probiotics?
Yes.
Is that you?
How are they going?
Well, evidently they're doing their job.
So that was you.
No,
Okay.
it was you.
Oh, this is interesting.
Da-da-da-da! Simon Brett, maker of Exceptional. Let's have a look. AK06. Let's see what this thing is. For the finest finishing, have a look. Images. Let's have a look. Da-da-da-da! I still take the paddock. I still take the paddock. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a big boy brand snob. It is beautiful.
But it's got the
guys. That's the
wannabe tourbillon that's open almost at your 10 o'clock.
Yeah, no one says that here, but do they? Hey. Okay, guys, that's the show. We will see you tomorrow. I've got to get on with my friend Marcus. See you tomorrow. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer, hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. David SW.